Welcome to the continuing winemaker series here at Wine of the Month Club, and very excited and proud to have Nacho here.
Yeah,
Nacho?
Nacho, Ignacio Blancas from Napa Valley.
From Napa Valley, and you've been with Summers Winery.
I've been with Summers Winery for 16 years.
16 years, wow. So is that where you started your wine career?
I started right there.
Wow. And what were you doing when you first started?
Well, I was helping the winemaker in the cellar, doing all the barrel washing, pumping wine.
Oh, the cellar rat, they call him,
Yeah,
right?
cellar rat, that's right. 50% of my time was the cellar rat, 50%,
Learning the trade.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm vine growing too.
Here's the Napa Valley, folks, and Calistoga is a very tip of the Napa Valley, and actually Summers Wine is right above that, right? Right above the town.
Yeah.
And not down the same street as Chateau Montelena.
Chateau Montelena. The geyser is right in the middle.
Right. And I tell this story because my father in 1972, in 1969 he opened his wine shop in Palos Verdes, our good neighbor and supporter of the store was Jim Barrett. Came in all the time. And we were the first wine store in Southern California to carry the new Chateau Montelena wine.
Yeah.
So very excited to taste the wines today from Summers Winery. Now, did you make all these vintages here?
I did.
Wow. So this is really, it was hard for me to choose which ones to taste because they're all great.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about each one as we pour them. And
okay.
So you spent 16 years at Summers Winery already, and you wanted to learn this craft because you just think it's interesting, or what was the?
Well, before I started with Summers, I was in a catering business, and
really?
I was doing a lot of events, visiting a lot of wineries, and I fell in love tasting other wines. So I fell in love with tasting other wineries after the finishing the event. So that's what I decided to go with the wine business.
What a great story. So that and he's been up in Calistoga most of your life.
Oh yeah, 22 years.
Wow, that's excellent. So. Us city guys, we stay down here, and we have to go to traffic, and we have to deal with
a small city, and
I'm and Calistoga, it's a pretty town, and it's kind of fun because it's really still kind of western, isn't it?
Yes, we have a lot of muds and baths,
the mud baths. Well, they need to change the mud more often. Because last time I was up there, the guy said, "Oh, we change it once every 30 days." I thought that was a little gross. Anyway, here's the 2008 Chardonnay. You mentioned you did not make an 09. Are you going to make a 10?
Yes, we are making a 10.
And what happened to the 9? You just didn't?
Yeah, they just didn't. Somebody else bought it, for a private
bought all the
label.
grapes? Yeah. Oh, the juice. Actually, you made the wine, but you didn't do the juice. Okay. So this is, what I really enjoyed about this wine was the balance. Is this, you said it's 30% malolactic, so 70% of the wine is just straight Chardonnay without any malolactic fermentation. How much new oak is in this?
It's 30% new oak too.
30% new oak.
Yeah,
Wow.
French oak. So
all French.
For 8 months, for 8 months, it's stirred every two times a week.
Really? Okay. So this, what I like, in the nose is gorgeous. Lots of red, lots of green apples, lots of a little bit of vanilla, butterscotch.
Yeah, nutmeg and a little bit touch of pineapple.
But not a lot of pineapple. I get that.
Yeah.
But what I like about it, it's not overdone overdone oak.
No,
right?
no,
Because sometimes in Napa we get all this
over oak.
Yeah, tastes like a popsicle stick, So, I love the balance.
Nice colors,
And those tropical flavors are coming through. And what I like is that, again, not too much oak. You get the taste Chardonnay.
Yeah. Right? Nice complexity and texture on your mouth.
Yeah, the mouth feels very good, right? But, sometimes you get so much stuff in there that you don't get the taste of the grape.
Yeah,
right?
mid to long finish taste, so you don't lose it right away. So, yeah.
That's really good.
I'm coming back and tasting it and smell it. It's,
it keeps open.
there. Yeah, the Chardonnay characteristic.
It's really good.
Yeah, you don't lose much fruit out of whatever percentage of we have here.
It's fermented in stainless steel, fermented in barrels.
Barrels.
It's
8 months.
8 months, and then it's aged 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, let's do a little rinse. This one was really fun because you don't see a lot of Charbonneau from Napa, at least I don't. And of course, we get everything through here. You wouldn't believe the stuff that comes through here. But Charbonneau is a pretty tough grape.
Yes, less than 80 acres planted in the world by now. In the early 60s, Napa Valley had a lot of Charbonneau.
Really, lots.
Like Inglenac used to grow a lot of Charbonneau.
Yeah, Inglenac was famous for it.
Now we are the largest producer of Charbonneau with about 1,500 to 2,000 cases a year. So
wow,
we are
that's
the
pretty
largest
big.
producer. Yeah.
We did the Inglenac I actually featured the Inglenac Charbonneau, but the one I featured and I had been doing this since 1989, was already 10 years in the bottle. And it was just palatable.
Yeah. I had some old bottles of England. So,
Because it's very acidic and harsh grape.
Yes.
This one, though, you get a lot of fruit in this wine, which I really enjoy. That's why I picked it to taste today. It's also known as Bonarda in Argentina, which we do get a lot of Bonarda wines through here to taste, and I love the wines. Again, harsh, heavy-duty wines to drink. You know, you got to have some food with this, right?
Yes.
But this one has a lot more fruit than most of them.
Yes.
And why is that? Is it the weather up there, the soil?
I think it's the soil. We get some earthy characteristics of this wine. And we just like to, during the fermentation, we just like to do use some kind of a yeast to get, give the fruit back. So
You get blackberries in there, there's a little bit of smoke in there.
Plum,
Really great.
yeah, plum color.
Yeah, the color's beautiful.
Yeah, this wine pairs good with the tomato-based dishes because the acid is a little high. In a good way.
But it's not hair in the mouth acid, right? It's just like
it's in a good way.
sulfur,
Yeah.
I love the fruit component too. I would put this with a really nicely basted rib, barbecue ribs.
Yeah, barbecue. Yeah, goes well with
that'd be
that.
so good. Or I would put it in my
Little
pen and use it as
vegetables
ink because that's a really beautiful color, really wonderful wine, and fun to get a Charbona from that part of from anywhere in Napa actually. So the next wine that we are going to taste, which I really enjoyed because of its complexity. Sometimes the Merlots we get from up there are a little austere, they're kind of flabby sometimes. And this one really, this is the Napa Valley. It's a 2008. Way more depth and complexity than I'm used to from up there.
Yeah, we use 100% French oak, about 50% new. This wine in particular has 88% Merlot, 8% Cab, and a little bit of Syrah, just to give it that, that Cab is to give it that kick. The Syrah is just to, open it up on the aroma, how Syrahs are.
When you said that when we were tasting it first, I picked up on the Cabernet. The Syrah I have a little trouble finding, but it's clearly in there because the complexity of this wine is way above most Merlots that we taste from that part of the town. But I love in the transition of the grapes, you taste this. You get that spiciness from the Cab, and you get the nice fruit from the Merlot.
Which Napa Valley, it's only about 4 miles from where the winery is. It's Sonoma County. Yeah, we next to Peter Michael. Really nice vineyard, nice slopes, nice hillsides. So
And this is
good drainage.
Not your vineyards, though.
Yeah, it's our vineyard,
our
our second vineyard.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a state. All this is a state fruit.
Yes.
Wow, that's gorgeous. In great color too. I'm not spitting that one out. I'm going to taste that. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, folks. No, I'm just kidding. It's really like 11, 12 o'clock. Now this is the Big Kahuna. This is your Napa Valley Cab from.
Napa Valley again.
It's actually
same
second
property.
to the top of your Cabernet line, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's 2 properties. The one in Napa Valley, next to Chateau Montelena, and this one it's in Napa Valley, 4 miles north, Sonoma County, next to Peter Michael.
Again, another really complex nose for Cabernet. Of course, Cab is the Big Kahuna in Napa, right? I mean, that's what you pay for. That's the other thing, folks, that was very inspiring about this winery is that the prices are really, really fair. I mean, anywhere from 20 to $40 a bottle, depending on which wine you get. But some of these wines, like this wine, is in the $28 range.
Yeah, we
Gorgeous value.
we send our wines to the wine critics, and always they put good value for what you're getting. Yeah, so.
I'm going to ask you guys for a couple of cases before you go. Did you bring it with you? No, you didn't. Okay, all right, sorry. But I'm going to put this in my cellar myself because this is a great wine. It's very reasonable, and it's got wonderful layers of flavor, and it's got gripping acidity, but it still gives it. Did I say something? Going to give it some life. So.
Yeah, it's an art working with the. I spend like 30% of my time working in the vineyard. Making decision, make the right decision at the right time to get the quality fruit, because that's going to show on my wine making later on. So yeah.
You can't make good wine from bad grapes, can you?
Yeah.
Huh? You can't. That's kind of. But you can screw up the good grapes, can't you? No, not you, of course. Wonderful wine.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure having
It's
you
like
here,
an art,
Nacho.
and Salute.
Thank you for coming, and I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
inviting me here.
Cheers, and
Cheers.
look for these
So,
wines at the
look
Wine of the
forward
Month Club.
Thank you.